Imagine Alibaba, Neo, Tencent. Actually, Tencent's in the OTC market. All of these companies getting banned, man. That would have a huge effect on the market. They responded with their own message. Look what they said. Remember, this is the China Securities Regulatory Commission. This is their website, man. So this is accurate. This is not garbage bullshit. This is truth. Guys, do you see what's happening in the market right now when it comes to Chinese companies and all this delisting risk? Yo, everything is crazy. I would have never have thought. Look where the Chinese ETF has started from, $26 in 2013. This is almost a decade. No gains. No damn gains. 2% in a damn decade. Almost a decade. 2%. This is how much the market hates Chinese companies. And remember, with all of this negativity, there's always opportunity in that. How much lower can this go? Because the market is fearing Chinese tech. Like, it's not even a joke anymore. Chinese tech is in its biggest slump. Look at these companies. These are the most dominant companies in freaking China. Like Tencent, Alibaba, JD.com. Those companies can actually rival companies in the US. But look at this. 50%, 66%, 68%, 82%, 80%, 48%, 53%, 83%. Guys, it doesn't matter how much cash you have. Doesn't matter how dominant the company is. It doesn't matter nothing. It's going to become the biggest country in terms of GDP soon. It doesn't matter in this market. So the delisting risk has sprung up again. And this is why the huge sell-off in the Chinese market has begun again. On top of that, with all the freaking anti-monopoly stuff that the government had, on top of the Ukraine and Russia war, and now everyone thinks Chinese are going to invade Taiwan, but who knows what comes to that. But people are just speculating just because Ukraine and Russia. But I don't think that's going to happen. And even if that happens maybe 5-10 years from now, it's probably going to be another black swan event. If it does happen, who knows? But this is maximum fear in the market. Remember, with fear comes opportunity if you're willing to take that. So remember, the delisting risk when it comes to China, you have to remember that you can have your shares in Hong Kong too. That's what I think people are forgetting. You think America is going to ban all Chinese companies in their market? Guys, I don't think you realize how much China plays a role in US tech and US consumer products and consumption in US. I don't think in US and China, I don't think you guys understand that. Let's play this out. Imagine USA bans every Chinese company and bans products or whatever in China. What's going to happen with Apple? What's going to happen with all these big tech companies like Tesla, products, all these companies that sell in China? Guys, labor, like minerals, like all of that stuff. Can you imagine China just banning USA from actually doing work in China? Guys, that's a whole $1 billion market. And you know China's consumption is crazy, out of this world. Guys, they transact billions of dollars with each other, China and USA. And remember, USA was begging China to buy its goods because they weren't buying enough goods. And remember, USA depends on China to buy a lot of US goods and services. So, guys, imagine USA banning China from participating in its markets. You think China's literally just gonna stand there and just do nothing? This will have huge effect on the US market and US companies. So that's how I don't see them doing this. Guys, and on top of that, the government of China responded to freaking USA with this ban. They responded. They're not just gonna sit back and just let everything happen. So let's get into what they said, guys. But before we do, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm always providing you guys with so much new content, man. So like it and subscribe. So I want to make this video quick, man, because look, they responded with their own message. Look what they said. Remember, this is the China Securities Regulatory Commission. This is their website, man. So this is accurate. This is not garbage bullshit. This is truth. Recently, the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission (SEC) announced that it has identified 5 U.S. listed companies as relevant issuers with delisting risks in accordance with the Foreign Company Accountability Act. What is the SFC's comment on this? We have noticed this situation. This is the response, guys. This is a normal step for U.S. regulators to enforce the Foreign Companies Accountable Act and related implementing rules. We have stated our position on the implementation of Foreign Company Accountable Act many times before. We respect the foreign regulators, strengthen the supervision of relevant accounting firms in order to improve the quality of financial information of listed companies, but firmly oppose the wrong practice of some forces politicizing securities supervision. We have always adhered to the spirit of the openness and cooperation, and we're willing to solve the problem of inspections and investigations of relevant firms by the U.S. regulatory authorities through regulatory cooperation, which is also in line with international practices. Recently, the China Securities Regulatory Commission and the Ministry of Finance have continued to communicate with the U.S. Public Company Accounting Oversight Board and have made positive progress. We believe that through joint efforts, the two sides will be able to make cooperation arrangements as soon as possible in line with legal provisions and regulatory requirements of the two countries, jointly protect the legitimate rights and interests of global investors and promote healthy and stable development of the two countries' markets. So there you have it, guys. They're trying to make progress. They're trying to talk it over. They're trying to make steps. So, man, do you really think USA would go there and ban all Chinese listed companies? We're not trying to predict the macroeconomic and what's going to happen, because I just don't see this happening, because we know China's going to hit USA so hard. It's going to be like a bop, bop. Remember, imagine if China came out and said, we're banning every single Apple product. Can you imagine what had that on the market? The market would be on a depression level if US companies couldn't do no business in China anymore. Does USA really want to go down that route? I doubt it, man. I freaking doubt it. So guys, what do you think about this, man? Do you think this is come to fruition where they're going to ban all Chinese companies very soon because of this foreign act that they're having, and they're politicizing it and they're making it a bigger thing? What do you think about this? Like and subscribe to my channel, man.